Hey y'all, it's Melissa at Messy Missy Creates. Okay, it's time to decide. I know that if you watched my plans for 2025 video, I told you I was going to be deciding between the three of these. And a lot of you weighed in, and I appreciate it. And I think the Reader Digest is out. It's out of the running. I don't think it was ever 100% in the running. Mainly because I haven't worked in a journal this small. I want to at some point because I like collecting these. So maybe a junk journal. I don't know. I do have one that I thought about using in July. It's got red and blue. And I may use it for July this year. I'll see. I don't know. But that one's out of the running for now. This one is adorable. One of you said Goo Gone, which I have Goo Gone. I didn't even think about it. I did not try it. I really haven't had time to fiddle with this at all or a lot. My hesitation in using this, a couple reasons. One, because I don't think I have the time to build out a spine and all that. I'm kind of doing this in a hurry because we're going out of town. And I want to have this ready for me when I come back. My other hesitation on this one, although it's precious, is I don't want to cover up these pages. I think I'd rather take my time and use it for a junk journal. Not my daily journal, but a junk journal that I can preserve the pages. And, you know, maybe paperclip something into it. Not that I'm going to be gluing stuff all over it, because these images are just too cute. And I know that I don't have to use the pages of the book in the journal, but I don't know. Anyway, I think, anyway, this one right here, when I think about it, it excites me. So bottom line is that's kind of where I am. It excites me because it's different. It's going to give me, it should give me the same overall space, pretty close, as what I'm used to using. So these pages are, I've already told you this, let's see, but I don't remember what they are. They are a little over 6.5 by right at almost 9. And so let's say 6 by 9, it's just oriented this way, whereas my current journal is 6.5 by 9, and it's oriented this way. So it should give me the same overall square footage, so to speak, just oriented a different way. So this is what I think I'm going to do. It's very plain. I'm going to cover that. I don't feel like I have to make another spine just for a single signature 1 month journal. I think that will be more than my usual. It will be as much, if not more, than what my other journals are. So what I'm going to do here, I can't tell. Well, they do look sewn in. But as you well know, sometimes they're sewn and glued. So you never know until you take one apart how the signatures are going to come apart. That looked like the middle of a signature, but apparently it was not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start deconstructing this book. Now I have a ton of stuff around me. Let me show you this real quick because I did update this. This was the numbers that I made for January for last year. They're blue and they have a hint of kind of an aqua blue in them. And blue and white and aqua blue. And they go all the way to 31, and it's got New Year's Day, and this January kind of is blue with snow on it. And last year it was 2024 specific, so I did update my Etsy listing. If you would like to purchase this, I did update it. It's 2025 now. So I forget about those sometimes. If there's ever something that you want to buy, but it's like last year's version, I have a couple of those where I did like the whole set. Oh, I didn't print off my days of the week. I have days of the week. This is like one whole package. It comes with the numbers, the days of the week, and a little bit of clip art, some snowflakes, and January, New Year's Day, things like that. As a matter of fact, I don't know how well that would look on the outside, but anyway, so I just wanted to show you that. And I've got all this stuff on my desk. I was pulling ribbon and anything that would match. I have these. They don't match necessarily, but the white Let It Snow would. I got this and this at Hobby Lobby yesterday, day before yesterday. This was 18 cents and this was 93 cents. So I couldn't pass it up. I was going off memory and I thought this might match this journal. Not that I needed more fabric, but I did not have, I was pretty sure I didn't have a blue that would match this. I just held it up. The closest I have is this that I had in my stash. And I could use it. It just doesn't look very January-ish to me. I like it, and I like it on this book, and I love the colors together. But I don't think, to me, it's not screaming January. So, but I wanted to show you that. I debated on this, but honestly, this is fleece. Yeah, it's fleece, and it just feels wonderful. And I wondered how that would do on a spine, because that would definitely give me that snowy vibe that I'm kind of wanting. Let's see if I can get this apart without cutting the, there we go. Let's see how this would look. I think it is exactly the right height too. Yeah, look at this. It's almost like it was, both of them are the right height. But yeah, look at that. I would probably cut that part off. I think I have it backwards though. No. Got it the fuzzy side out. Anyway, so I'm almost thinking, is that too plain? I don't know. It gives me very wintry vibes though, doesn't it? And I got, here it is. I got this at Hobby Lobby yesterday. It's some blue, light blue pom-pom ribbon. Again, I was going off memory of the color of the book, and it's really not. It really, this is more of a grayish blue. So I really missed the mark on that. I had this light blue, but it's really not the right color either. So I have that. The other option is I have this white. Now, I may just put, if I use this on the spine, I would just use this on the inside front cover, and that would tie in the white. That might work. So let me put this up, and then we'll make some decisions about that later. I also have this, which I bought at a thrift store. It was in pieces. And it's the cutest thing, and it really doesn't match that well either. But it's all duckered out, and it's kind of flannel. Yeah, it's not kind of, it is flannel. And it's got these cute little ducks and their little stocking caps and their little nighties or their PJs. And it's super cute. Doesn't really match, but I took a chance. I mean, it was just scraps. I think, well, I paid like a whole $1 for the whole bag of stuff I got, so it wasn't a bad deal. Anyway, let's get going. I have some paper here. This was, again, just to refresh your memory, this was the book cover. And I may hang on to this. I don't know if I would make, I know I've seen people make journals out of these, cover them and make journals out of them. I don't know if I would or not. It's intriguing, but I don't know. I got so much stuff that I save from everything. So, anyhow, let me start taking it apart. The bad thing about this long notebook is it swings almost right up into the camera. So I have to be careful about that. I have, oops, ow, it shot out the wrong end. I was expecting this to be a cap, and it came out the wrong end. So let's start taking this apart. And then sometimes once you do that, you end up making some decisions. I'm going to get that out of my hand, and I'm going to see if I can pull this apart. Get it loosened from the spine a little bit. And we'll see it's almost tearing out. Because I don't want to accidentally cut the spine. But I think that now that I know how it's going to come out, I think I can just cut gently right there. I think I cut too gently right there. Because you just mainly want to cut those end papers. Or separate that, well, and then any like that book cloth that's in there too. So I've had more luck doing it upright. There we go. Because I really don't want to cut the spine. Now I will have to probably reinforce the center. I don't know that I planned for that. Meaning, this is not my usual cutting tool either, and I don't know where my other one is, right at the top of my head, right off the top of my head. That's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. That's not either. I can't drive this thing straight. Okay. All right. Let's get this out of here. It's still attached to something. I'm trying not to pull all of that out of the spine, but if it needs to come out, it needs to come out. It'll be all right. Okay, so the book block is like this, and then get this out. When there's glue involved, sometimes you cannot get these signatures out as a whole signature. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if any of these signatures will come apart. Might. I might. Now let's see what these look like. They're, yeah, they're glued. They looked sewn in. They still look sewn in, but they're glued. So, yep, they're all glued in. Let me see. But will that come out intact? Kind of. I can reinforce it with washi. So I plan on using these pages plus maybe adding some scrapbook paper. And let's close this up and let's see what and if and what we need to do to the spine. Now obviously the cover is kind of blank, so I can do whatever I want with the cover. I was tempted to clean this up, but honestly, I'm sort of inclined. I have some blue tape. No, that's painter's tape. I did not. Oh, I have my white tape that I used to use somewhere. This bottom drawer is hard for me to get to because I always have stuff in front of it. It's not in the bottom drawer. I have this tape. It is a kind of a sports tape, a fabric tape. Yeah, fabric tape. And I could use that. It's handy and it's right here. So maybe I will use that. It definitely makes it thicker for my needle to go through it. But I think that, I don't think I'm going to wrap it. I think I'm just going to put it on the inside. Just to firm it up a little bit. I kind of peeled back that corner a little bit. Okay, this is where having grid lines should pay off. Because if you stick it to up there, this is so sticky. So sticky. Let me scoot that to where, yeah, that should be a 1/2 inch spine. Just trim that off. And I'm just going to put it right here. Just like that. I think you can eat, excuse me, I think you can even get this at the Dollar Tree now. Probably in the first aid aisle. It's probably like a sport wrap. I just got a tickle in my throat. Okay, so that cleaned that up. We could have cut and cleaned it out a little bit better, but I mean, honestly, nobody's gonna know it's in there except for us. And we don't care, do we? Okay, so from there I can decorate. I had that tape stuck to my hands. I had one thought, and this may not work either. When I was at Hobby Lobby, like I needed more paper, but I got this because I thought it was the right blue, and I was thinking I'd use it for the end papers. It is a little bit different blue, but I still like it. It's just a darker shade. I don't have to do anything because the end papers are just fine the way they are. I'm going to take this and just really burnish that in really well. I'm sure I have a bone folder somewhere that would do a better job of that, but I don't know where it is at the moment. Okay, so we have our cover, and let's see. From here, I don't know. I don't know whether to decorate the cover. I mean, I'd probably want to decorate it before I bound it in, but I really hadn't stopped to think about what I'd want to decorate it with. I do have to have 2 pieces. If I use 12 by 12 paper, I would have to have 2 pieces of it because it's more than 6 inches tall. So, well, I say that. Yeah, it's 6.5. So I would have to have, you know, I'd have to have that. And I'm just not sure I want to cover the inside. I almost want to collage it. Let's look at the papers that we have. And I did not dig very far for January papers. This was some that I had out of, I've got ribbon here that I planned on maybe using. This was what I just used in my planner video. It's, where'd the book go? I could use that as a extra sheet if I needed to, but I don't have to. I have this paper. This is like colorful snowflakes. I thought I had 2 pieces of this. I'm not seeing it though. This is snowflakes. This has holly in it, but only if you look really closely. I mean, I guess you actually can see it. Yeah, you can see it pretty well, but I had no idea it was Christmas. I pulled it as a January paper. And then I've got these 2 pages that I got at Hobby Lobby yesterday. So, we're going to need 16 pages, but I also am aware, because this is where it's very different for me, because I'm used to taking a 12 by 12 and being able to fold it and use it in my journal. Well, that's not going to work with this one, right? So I'm very aware that I'm going to have to piece papers together. So this and this. This, I think, was in some of the stuff that I bought, or no, that I got from my sister. It's very bright, but that's January paper. This is some that I had in my stash that I thought could pass as January if I needed it to. Here's a snowflake bag that I've had forever in my stash, and I thought what's perfect time to use it would be January. Here was some blue florals. I wish I had pulled, you know what, I have 2 sheets of all of this, and I don't know why I didn't pull the second sheet. Well, we'll just have different papers in there. Anyway, I wasn't sure if I was going to use this. I have some, this is just like notebook paper, but it was blue and white. This is galvanized. I kind of thought that would go. Oh, here's the second sheet of that. And then this, I'm not sure because it's a totally different blue. This one, wait, this one I like because it does have that blue in it. And I like that. This one would work. It's a little more it has a more summery vibe to it. But, and I'm not 100% sure about this. I just was pulling anything that I thought, you know, anything and everything that I thought might work. And I'm not sure where else to dig for paper that I can dig from here. Oh, this is what I printed. And I could print more of this if I need to. I punched out of that, but I went ahead and did it because I knew that I'd be cutting it right here anyway. So this is going to take some assembly required. And yeah, so let's see, I gotta see kind of how many pages I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so if I take 16 and divide it by 2, because I'm gonna need to cut this one and cut another one and piece 2 of them together. So 16 sounds about right. I have 17, but we'll put one back. I'm gonna set those over there. Hopefully they don't avalanche. And then I also have these 2. Now, I can use my 8.5 by 11 if it's oriented the right way. And apparently none of it's going to be, I mean, obviously I don't want to use Santa Claus. I don't want to use green. I was thinking some of the snow mint in here. That would work, but I don't want that. I don't want red and green again. This would have been cute, but it's not going to be wide enough. It's 8.5 and the journal is 9. However, that is so cute. And I have 2 of them. That is so cute that I might consider, oh, you know, no, darn. I can't use it for the end papers because that would have been super cute. Here. But it's not going to be wide enough. It would be close. And then I could fill that gap with washi. I could do that. That would be super cute, wouldn't it? And it would match. Let me take these 2 out. Put them up here with my papers. And then see if there was anything else. Okay, that's just a third one of that. Nope, that's still Christmas. That's the Santa Claus North Pole. It's the right colors, but, and super cute, but no. Now, here's another piece of that. If I need another piece, I can come back and get that. Nope, nope. No, I don't think, no, those snowmen have too much red and green on them. Okay, so that's going back up with my Christmas stash. I have this farmhouse paper that kind of has a little bit of a wintry vibe to it. Some of the pieces do. That's not the floral that I have. Well, it might match it, but I didn't get it out of this book, I don't think. I could use that. I could use the white and black if I wanted to. I don't think I want to. That I used for my journal cover one year. That has potential. That has potential. Well, it's really not that much in here. That's cotton. That really doesn't pertain to January, does it? Okay, scratch that. So, I also have, I did not spend a lot of time digging through other books. There was another piano book that I had been taking pages out of, and I wanted to use that one in this book, but I'm just trying to find the center. But I could not put my hands on it. So somewhere in here I have a staple remover. Let's see. I might have to do it from this side. They're pretty rusty. Okay. sort of bend them upwards. Alrighty. That one didn't really want to cooperate, did it? And then this one. And then these I should be able to trim. I think I'm going to have to trim the height off of these. But, okay. Somebody actually completed this workbook. So here is, because there's writing and grading in it. So here's this. So I would just have to cut it height-wise, and then I could fold it in. That's just big enough for a little bit of a flip. Not much, but it's just big enough. Okay, so that was a single page by itself. I don't know why. So let me put, I'm going to pull a couple out of here anyway. I don't know if there's any, like, I don't want to use the gingerbread man, although it's not Christmas related. Here's a sticker. So if I use two, I could use those. Okay, this one would be cute. All right, it's going to use the gingerbread man. Okay, so if I use, what if I use 3 of those? Or I'll pick 2 out of what I have. Okay, so let's put that one up. And then here's some atlas. I could just use this one that's out. Yeah. I think that's going to be wide enough. I think it's going to be perfect. I might have to trim the edge just a hair. But I think other than that, it's going to be perfect. So, I don't need that anymore. And let's pull some of these pages. I already had this one ready to go. I just need to, oops, that was 3 pages. I was really hoping these were sewn in. Not glued in, but they're glued in. They're definitely glued in. But you know that they're the right size, right? So here's 2, or one page. Here's another page. Well, that's got a hunk taken out of that one. Maybe we'll set that one to the side. And what about these? I think since I'm going to have to washi them anyway, I'm just going to take them individually. So, like, here's one. There's one. So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6. I should need 16. So if I do 8 and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 3, 4. If I used all 3 of those music pages, sure. No, I'll use 2 music pages, and then I'll use these. I'm just going to have to put these together, that's all. And then I will put those in my stash of pages. And yeah, I'm just going to rip them apart because I'm going to have to put them back together anyway. Now I just got to see what I want to do that with. What kind of tape. I'm not going to use the tape I just had out. Oh, look at this. I know I pulled this because it was in my line of sight. Look at how well that matches. I know that looks very Christmassy, but isn't that cute? It matches this blue perfectly. That with the white trim, or I mean the white pom-pom trim or something like that. If we don't get to the putting the fabric on this time, maybe y'all can tell me what you think between the white fleece and this candy thing that I almost used for December, or this kind of blue and and white. It's almost like a damask type fabric, or pattern rather. Let me dig. I have not done my, ouch. I have not gotten my washi out for January yet. A sore on my finger and it's hurting when I hit it just the right way. I need something fairly wide. And we have all kinds of sirens today. Just makes me sad. Is there anything? And it doesn't have to be blue. I just was looking for something blue. This would work. You know what? I never use the swan tape. It's black and white. So it would be generic enough. Or neutral enough. I never use it for anything else. So let's use it. And it's wide enough. Okay. And seeing as how the pages are black and white as well. Now let me line that back up. Line this back up. I'm so excited to have this grid. I don't want to put the pages, I want to leave a little space in there so that they, I had to hush for a second. Oh, so that they open and close. You got, you know, you just want a little bit of space, not much. And then I'm just going to wrap. Yay, it worked. If you don't do it straight, this doesn't work. I'm sure it's not perfectly straight, but it's close enough to work. Yeah, it's buckling a little bit right here, but that's okay. I'm good with that. It is close enough. Yeah, you can see it's crooked like that a little bit. And then we'll just fold that. If you leave a little bit of space in there, your pages will fold flatter. So there's one. And two. And this is why I kind of have stuck to my journal, what I've done the last couple of years, because I don't have to do all of this. All I have to do is take my solid white paper that I've had, or take my scrapbook paper and fold it in half, and just make one cut. I don't have to piece anything together. My Triscuit box is just the right size for the journal I want. So it kind of fell into just a little bit of an easy pattern, which that's okay. There's nothing wrong with easy. But I want something a little bit different at this point. There we go. All right. That's pretty good, strong washi, so it should hold, and you're not going to see much. Like I said, it's black and white, so it should be pretty neutral. 1, 2, 3. Now this one, I'm just going to go ahead and tear it apart. Oh, come on, get off there. I don't really need the grid lines to line it up, but it does help you get your tape on straight. Oh, I shifted that paper just a little. Sorry, I think I hit you in the eye with the tape, or with the paper. I'm glad to use this washi though. I don't ever have really an occasion to use swans. It just hasn't come up. You know what I mean? So I got one more of those, and then now we'll get to trimming the paper. 1, 2, 3. I have 5. Did I mean to have 5? I'm not sure. Not sure at all. let's see. Okay, sorry for the awkward silence. There's something about lining something up and being quiet that kind of goes hand in hand. I'm filming at night again, which I don't normally do. My husband's out there watching TV, and he's right outside the door. So he's having to kind of watch the TV quietly so it doesn't interrupt the video, which I appreciate. But, oh, that one's way crooked. Oh, nope, nope. Okay, it's going to stay crooked because otherwise it's tearing the paper. Okay. Well, it'll just be crooked. I don't really think I need that other one. Yeah, you'll see that a little bit, but it'll be all right. Let me see. Let me count, and if I need this, I'll come back and grab it. But I have 4 of these. So we know that these are ready to go. We don't have to cut them down. They came out of the book. They should be able to go right back in the book and be the perfect size. And we could have just used all paper, you know, all of these, the book pages out of the book. But I wanted some variety, right? Now, let me see. I already measured that. I need this to be, what did we say? About 6.5. Dead on 6.5. Well, 6.5 is a hair small. It's 1 hair past 6.5 by, I'm going to say 9. Well, you know the easiest way to do that is to measure the pages that were in the book. Right? If you measure the pages that were in the book, there's 6.5 by a little over 9. 9 and 1/8, I think. Or 2/6. Yeah, 1/8. What did I say? 6.5. Let me get my trim out. I don't need that one. I want this one. Okay. I'm going to... Nope, I want it this way because I want the top half. What did we say? 6.5. And if we wanted to, we could use that little piece. You can always use a smaller, you know, have a variety of sizes in your book. And again, I think I'm going to have to trim. Let me just go ahead and do that. Just trim a little bit off the edges. It's not enough to tuck. So, you know, it's not enough to make a flip or anything like that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. And I think I want to cut this from the bottom. Let's see, 6.5. It's going to cut off all of the music notes. That's kind of a bummer. But, yeah, it really is. Going to cut off all the music notes. I was thinking we could add them back in as a pocket or something. And I want to fold these kind of like this, maybe. There. I mean, I can't fold them together. I just folded them together just for simplicity's sake. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's do the same with this one. So 6.5. This one will have some music notes on it. And I'm going to use it up to this, just using this as a measurement to see whereabouts to fold them. Oh, let's fold them straight. Okay. There we go. Did I say I needed the third one? Can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Yes, I guess I planned on using that one. 6.5. Ooh, sorry about your foot getting cut there, dude. Jack. I guess that's Jack. Use that to fold that again. And there we go. All right. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And I don't feel like I need to secure those other ones with washi. I think that they are sturdy enough on their own. And then let's see what we want to do about cutting these down. So I'm going to need, I think this is such cute paper. I wish I had printed out an, I may have to do that. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so 6.5. And see, I can still use this one to punch for my planner stuff. Or tags or pockets or whatever. So this one, we're going to make a little hinge right here. And we're going to glue it on. I want to see, because I think I want to fold this one. I want it to see, instead of just cutting it off. Yeah, because that's going to give us a good fold right there. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll fold that one. I guess I should cut them all and then fold. Yeah, okay, I'll cut them all and then fold them. So there's that one. I'm going to need a second half to go with that. Like this one. Or this one. So 6.5. This is kind of a little bit of a boring part. I guess we should have started with decorating the cover or whatever. I don't usually do the pages first, but I thought that would be fun. What did we say we wanted this one, or this one would be a little short, which would be fine. So yeah, let's do this one. I wonder if I can cut both of them at the same time. Ooh, that's brave. Brave, brave, brave. So 6.5. Okay. So I'm going to put this in my little stash for pockets and whatnot. And then I probably will take some blue washi and washi this together. I'm not going to fold it over and glue it up, because that's the other option, is you can like score it at like a 1/2 inch and then fold it over and then glue it to that one. You don't have to use washi, but these are already going to be short, so I don't want to shortchange them. Does that make sense? I'm trying to keep a running total of how many pages I have. That's going to be 1 full page because there's 2 of those. So I already have 8 of the book pages. I need, let's see, there's 1. These 2 went together. That's 2, 2.5. Let me get some of my snowflakes out. What do you think about that one really doesn't have a direction. This one doesn't really have a direction. I think I can cut 2 at the same time of those. About putting end papers in there in the book, because if I was going to do it, this was one of the ones I was going to do it with. That was one of the ones I considered. It's really brighter than I wanted on the inside. Okay, scratch that. 6.5. And this is a good bit more time consuming. This will probably, oh no, not probably. Oh, it's already 45 minutes in. This will definitely, not probably, definitely be a two-parter. I hope I don't turn it into a three-parter, because I don't have time to make 3 videos. All right. 6.5. Cute little Eskimos. And I could use some of those other, I need to cut one to go with this one. Although I may print another one of those. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to print another one of those. So pretend there's 2 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only need 3 more. Do I want this on the... I know what I want, I think. I thought I wanted this. But again, that blue just doesn't do it for me. Can you see the difference? I love the white snowflakes and the blue and white, but it's so different. I'm going to see if there's something I can print out. We're going to use this as a page in the book. As a matter of fact, I want to make sure I cut off this right here. That's what I was looking for, because I don't want to have to contend with the price tag on the opposite side. I did not have any double-sided paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 more. 6. I have 1 more of those. What do we think about this galvanized? I'm not sure if I like that or not. This would work. This would work. This is another one of those. So let me cut that one. And put that one with that one. I'm not sure what paper I have with it right now. Okay, just the solid blue. So I want those 2 together. And then this one could go with this bare one if we need it to. Okay, we still need 2 more. I kind of like these blue florals. What do you think? Blue florals and this. It's kind of an odd... I mean, keeping in mind a lot of it's going to get covered up anyway. You know, because it's just our base pages. And honestly, I could stop there and I could do just more book pages. I only need 1 more though. Let me just keep on. Let me do these 2. I think I want the stripes to go sideways though. Yeah. And I think this is our last one. Ouch. I don't know what happened, but that kind of hurt. It kind of smarted. Okay, so if I have these together, which it doesn't matter, and these together, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and okay, I don't have to print another one of these because I cut something to go with it. An 8. Okay, so now I just have to wash these together, and I think I will do that off camera because I've already bored you with that long enough. So here's our pages. Here's our pages. I think that this might be, I'm going to tape them together and then I'm going to fold them. And then what we'll do is we'll alternate them, like a book page and a scrapbook page, scrapbook page. And let's see if there's anything else. I guess it would have been a good idea to go ahead and put the fabric on here. I'm not going to at this point because we're done with the video. But I do have, so here's the options again. So I have this white fleece. And I mean, to that I could put, you know, on the edge of it. Let me put it this way so you don't see that curled up edge. Okay, so that's what the edge would look like. And then I could have like this little blue rickrack right there if I wanted to. I'm not sewing it. My sewing machine is not functioning properly. I could do, I don't like that though. If I do that, I put the white pom-pom ribbon on the edge. And I could decorate what I could find. I can print like a January image and collage it on here. That would be fun. Because this is just paper. It's very matte. You could glue anything on it. And what else? Oh, I have this. This fabric right here. It matches. It's not exact, but it matches well enough. And that's cute. That actually has a little stain right there, but we're going to pretend we don't see it because I don't have to use that section. It's just laying flatter for visual purposes. So we could do that. I'm kind of liking that fleece. I have this other ribbon too, but and then I had this duck fabric, but it really doesn't match at all. So but see, I could put, if you watched my planner video, you know I bought these printables, and I just tore the printables. Like I could put this girl on here, or I could find another one. I have a little snow gnome. Oh, I think I cut his hand off. Or the printer did. But, you know, and have it like that. Or I'm leaning towards this. It kind of seems plain, but I'm kind of leaning towards it because it's very warm and fuzzy and cuddly and snuggly. And anyway, tell me what you think. And I can, like I said, I may take an image out of, I could take an image out of that snowman book. What I could do is make a copy of an image out. What did I do with that snowman book? Oh, and I was going to put this bag in the, I need to cut it down still. All right, what did I do with the snowman book? There it is. I wish I could get that picture. Oh, here it is. Okay. I could make a copy of that. I don't think I'd want the blue. But I could find another image like this. This right here. I could make a copy of that and then put it on the thing. Yeah. I like that a lot. Oh, I know what I was going to use in there and didn't. I was going to use some pink. And do like the pastels. I was going to cut down like this that I tore from the planner. I was thinking about putting this in there, but it might be a little too late for that. So tell me what you think. And I will come back after I have those pages glued together. I don't know if it'll be before I come back, before I leave town or after I come back. But we'll finish them sometime. And then I got washi. I have this ribbon that I have had. I don't know. I got it somewhere. But none of it. I was hoping that matched. And it really doesn't. It's a little bit different blue. This is like a purpler blue. No. Anyway, you get the idea. But anyway, all right. Tell me what you think about the fabrics. And that will help me make my decision. I love it when you give me ideas or tell me your thoughts. And, yeah, I'm going to clean up a little mess here because I drug out everything I own just about. All right, y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. I don't know if this is going to come out on New Year's Eve, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, if I don't say it again, have a happy new year. Have a safe and happy new year. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.